Hey guys, this is Mr. C, and in this video we're going to be solving some systems of equations with addition. And so here's our first problem. We have two lines that are both in standard form, and it says solve x plus y equals 10 and x minus y equals 12. When you're solving systems with addition, generally what that means is you want to take the two equations and add them together. I always like to add instead of subtract, and so this time I'm going to take the two equations, and if you add them together, which is legal to do, you can do that. Here's what you're going to get. So if we add these together, we get x plus x, which is 2x. The positive y and negative y cancel, equals 10 plus 12 is 22. Now what happens is the y's now are gone. They're in essence eliminated. So 2x is equal to 22. Divide by 2. Divide by 2, and now x is going to be equal to 11. Once you get that value for x, you can now plug that in to either one of these and get the corresponding y value. So if we know that x is 11, we can plug it in here, or we can plug it in here. It's whichever one you want to do. Let's plug it in the top one. So 11 plus y is equal to 10. Okay, so now what we do is we go ahead and we see if we can solve for y. So subtract 11 on both sides, and you're going to get y is equal to 10 take away 11 is negative 1. So y equals negative 1. So now we have the ordered pair solution 11 comma negative 1. And there they are. So 11 and negative 1 is the solution to that system. All right, here's our next example. X plus y is equal to 9. X minus y is equal to 19. So again, we're going to add the two equations together, and we're going to see that the y's are going to cancel again. So x plus x is 2x. Y and negative y cancel, equals 19 plus 9 is going to be 28. Okay, again, we need to divide by 2 to get x. And x is going to be equal to 14. So now we know that x is 14. So we could plug in that 14 either here or here, whichever one you want to do. I'm going to plug it in the top one. So 14 plus y is equal to 9. So 14 plus y is equal to 9. So I'm going to subtract 14 on both sides. Okay, and I get y is equal to 9 take away 14 is going to be negative 5, right? So negative 5 is for y, and then x is 14. So I have the ordered pair solution 14 comma negative 5. So let's see if that works down here. Is 14 minus negative 5 equal to 19? Well, that would be 14 plus 5, and that's definitely equal to 19. So 14 comma negative 5 is definitely the solution to that one. All right, so these can get a little bit more complicated, but we're still going to use addition. X plus 2y is equal to negative 7, and x minus 2y is equal to 5. So I can add them together, and I notice that the 2y and the negative 2y, which are additive inverses, are going to cancel and make 0. So x plus x is 2x. 0 equals negative 7 and 5 make negative 2. And so now I just divide by 2. And we've just found out that x is equal to negative 1. So now we have to plug that in. Let's just pick this one right here. It doesn't matter which one you plug it into. That one looks good. And now we're going to find the y value. So negative 1 plus 2y is equal to negative 7. So let's go ahead and add 1 to both sides. 2y is equal to negative 6. Divide by 2. And we get y is equal to negative 3. So that's going to give us the ordered pair solution of negative 1 comma negative 3. And there's your solution. Okay, next one. Here we have 3x minus 4y is equal to 2 and x plus 4y is equal to negative 10. So we're going to add those together. 3x and another x makes 4x. Negative 4y and positive 4y cancel. 2 and negative 10 make negative 8. So now we're going to divide by 4. And we figured out that x is now equal to negative 2. All right, so we're going to plug in that negative 2 for x. Might as well try it right here. Not that it really matters which one you plug it into. I usually just pick the top one just to get it going. So 3 times negative 2 minus 4y has to equal 2. All right, so negative 6 minus 4y equals 2. Add 6. Negative 4y is equal to 8. Divide by negative 4. And y equals negative 2. So now we get the ordered pair solution of negative 2, comma, negative 2 for our final answer right there. Okay, next example. This one, we have 2x plus y equals 10 and x plus y equals negative 2. All right, so if we add them together, the y's are not going to cancel this time. So we need to do something. And what we need to do is we need to take the bottom one or the top one. I'm going to take the bottom one. And I'm going to multiply everything by negative 1. Which means I'm going to change the signs of all the terms. And this is what we're going to get. So I'm going to shift that over here now. 2x plus y equals 10. Negative x minus y equals positive 2. Okay, now we can go ahead and add the two equations together because now the y's are going to cancel. And they would not have done that before. So now when they cancel, 2x take away 1x is x. The y's cancel. 10 plus 2 is 12. So x is equal to 12. So now that we know that x is 12, let's plug it in. Let's just say right here this time. So we know x is 12. So now we got 12 plus y is equal to negative 2. Subtract 12. Subtract 12. Y is negative 2 minus 12 is negative 14. Oop. And so we got x is 12, y is negative 14. So my final answer is going to be 12, comma, negative 14. These problems right here with systems of equations kind of tend to be all over the place. So you see me with my work over here this time. You see me, I've got work down here. Somewhere on here when you get done, plugging stuff in and adding equations together needs to be the final answer. And so right here is my final answer, 12, comma, negative 14. All right, here's the next one. So the next one is 3x plus 2y is equal to 2, 2x plus 2y is equal to 4. So I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. I'm going to take this bottom equation and we'll multiply everything by negative 1 and change the signs of everything. So here we go. I got to shift that over. So the top equation is still going to be 3x plus 2y equals 2. The bottom one now is going to be negative 2x minus 2y equals negative 4. Okay, now if I add the two equations together, let's see what happens. 3x take away 2x is 1x. The 2y's cancel. And 2 take away 4 is negative 2. So x is negative 2. I got to take that x equals negative 2 and plug it back into one of the two equations and get my corresponding y value. So I'm going to do it to the bottom one here. So 2 times negative 2 plus 2y is equal to 4. Negative 4 plus 2y is equal to 4. Add 4 to both sides. Now I'm going to get 2y is equal to 8. Divide by 2. And y is equal to 4. So now I have the ordered pair solution, negative 2, comma, 4. All right, here's our next one. X plus 6y is equal to 11. X minus 3y is equal to 2. All right, so this time I'm going to take the bottom equation and I'm going to multiply everything. Let's see this one. Multiply everything by -1 again to change all the signs. And here's what we get. So the top one is still going to be x plus 6y equals 11. The bottom one is going to be -x plus 3y, got to be careful, equals -2. All right, now I have two equations where I can add them together, but this time the x's cancel. 6y take away 3y, I'm sorry, back up. 6y plus 3y is 9y, and that's equal to 11 plus -2 is 9, and that means y is going to be equal to 1. So this time I got y first. Okay, so now I'm going to plug in a 1 for y, let's say right here, this time, and let's figure out what x is. So x plus 6 times 1 has to equal 11. So x plus 6 equals 11, subtract 6, and x is equal to 5. So now we have the ordered pair solution, 5, 1. So sometimes you get y first, sometimes you get x first when you're using addition. All right, here's the next example right here. Let's see what we got. Okay, this time, we got 7x minus y is equal to -3, 7x minus 2y is equal to 1. So again, I'm just going to take the bottom one, just for the sake of time here, and multiply everything by -1. Okay, so if I do that, I'm going to get, okay, top one, 7x minus y equals -3, but this bottom one is going to be -7x plus 2y, because it distributes, equals -1. Okay, now I'm going to take those two equations and I'm going to add them together. Okay, the 7x's are going to cancel. -y plus 2y gives me a positive y. -3 plus -1 is -4. And so my y value is -4. I'm going to plug that back in to either one. Let's plug it in here. So if I plug that -4 in right there, let's see what happens. So 7x minus -4 equals -3. Okay, those two negatives make a positive. So 7x plus 4 equals -3. So subtract 4, 7x is equal to -7, divide by 7, and x equals -1. So now I have the ordered pair solution, -1, -4. All right, let's try this one. All right, so for this one, if we add them together, we notice that the 3y's will cancel immediately. You could also change the signs of all of these, add them together, and the x's would cancel. I'm going to just go ahead and add them together right now and get the y's to cancel, because that seems like the easiest thing to do. All right, so 2x plus 2x is 4x. 3y and -3y cancel out. -6 plus 6 is 0. Well, if 4x is equal to 0, that means that x has to be equal to 0, because 4 times 0 is the only way to get 0. Well, if x is 0, let's plug that back in up here for my x, and let's get our y value. So 2 times 0 plus 3y equals -6. 0 plus 3y equals -6, which means that 3y is equal to -6. Divide by 3, and y is equal to -2. So now I have the ordered pair solution 0, -2, and that's it for that one. All right, here we have another one. this one looks like I'm going to have to take that bottom one and probably do this, multiply by -1 to get the y's to cancel. So here we go. Top one's going to stay. 4x plus y is equal to 13, but the bottom one is now going to be -5x minus y equals -5. All right, we're now going to add those two equations together and see what happens. So 4x and -5x make -1x. The y's cancel. 13 and -5 make 8. So if -x is equal to 8, then that means x is equal to -8. Okay, so we're going to plug that -8 in. Right there for x. And get our y value. So 4 times -8 plus y is equal to 13. So that's going to be -32 plus y is equal to 13. Add 32. Add 32 to both sides. And y is equal to 45, it looks like. And so let's see if that makes sense. -8 times 5 is -40, plus 45 is 5. So it definitely works for the second equation. All right, and here's our last example. This one, I'm going to take the bottom equation, and I'm going to multiply by -1. I'm going to flip all these signs. And so here we go. I get 8x minus 3y is equal to -4. -8x minus 2y is equal to -16. Okay, we can now add the two equations together and get the x's to cancel. 8x and -8x make 0. -3 and -2 make -5y. -4 and -16 make -20. Okay, divide both sides by -5. And y is equal to +4. All right, so if y is 4, let's plug it in this bottom one here. Okay, so apparently y is 4. So 8x plus 2 times 4 has to equal 16. So 8x plus 8 is equal to 16. Subtract 8. Subtract 8. Bring down my 8x is equal to 16. Take away 8 is 8. And then 8 times what number is 8? Obviously, that's going to be 1. So I get the ordered pair solution, 1, 4. And that one is done. So that is solving systems with addition. Remember to like my video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We'll see you guys later. Bye.